I apologize for that. But he asked me to listen in on Simplex, make sure it's working okay. Yeah, John, I'm serious. You should put some straps around that stack you got, that chimney you got, and put the J-pole up there. As long as it's above the roof line, that'll be perfect for you. Over to John.
Yeah, the chimney thing, that does sound like a plan, but probably when it gets warmer. It's pretty cold out here. It's cold enough just sitting outside in my car again. And Derek, yeah, thanks. If you could send that book back to me. We have a local guy here from work that is interested in getting his tech license. There's quite a few people, so we'll pass it around when that comes around. And it was interesting today when I was driving the Sam's Club. I was looking around, and not at you're a ham operator. You start looking at people's houses, and you start noticing antennas everywhere, and you're starting to think like, oh, I wonder if that guy's a ham and stuff. And you're even starting to look at different antennas that some people have. You can start to tell the difference between some that have the old, television antennas and stuff, and some that actually are ham antennas. Some Yagis, and some people have dipoles and verticals and all kinds of stuff. So it's good stuff. Yeah, if anybody local wants to chime in, they can do so now, or we'll go to David in Oregon. This is KC9TET.
KC9QEY.
KC9QEY. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, good evening, John. I just wanted to chime in here and say you're getting out fine with the locals. I'm Galen. I'm Terry's other half from the club, so just thought I'd drop in and say hi. I'll probably head back out of here. Everybody have a good evening, and everybody coming through on ECHOLINK sounds great. Everybody's mic game sounds like it's Johnny on the spot. Back to whoever's next, KC9QEY, and I'll be clear.
This is KF7ETX in Central Oregon. So, John, it sounds like you're getting along famously with the radio group there, which is awesome. I'm on the road right now. I left Portland a couple of days ago, and I'm in Central Oregon. I'm going to be meeting up with a buddy of mine, and it's cold and snowy here as well. I'd be curious what your temperature is, John. We're about 28 right now with 8 inches of snow on the ground. We're going to be meeting up tomorrow and heading out into the mountains to do an austere wound management video in the snow. So it'll be kind of fun. Probably a lot of numb fingers, I'm sure. Anyway, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm videotaping this. You guys know how I am. I like to make a video, and I'll probably put it up on the channel if I have everybody's permission. KF7ETX, handing it off to Derek.
Yeah, David, no problem with me as far as videotaping. If you wouldn't mind, just in the chat bar, if you could throw up your YouTube username, if in fact that's where you're putting the video. I don't know that I'm familiar with your channel, so I'd like to check it out. KB1UZT, over to Hugo.
So I'm using the chat bar right here, and I just sent my YouTube.
Well, I have to say that I'm a very big fan of David's channel. It's USNER Doc. It's one of my favorites, and I love those first aid kit videos. I can't wait to see this one, wound management, stuff like that.
Thanks, Hugo.
That's a great insight for the layman. Yeah, I too. I remember when I was a kid, one of our neighbors had an old dipole antenna. I never would figure out what that was if I didn't have one right now up there. So it is kind of neat. The other day I had to meet somebody and sell them an old radio I had, and we were on the radio talking about it, and I said, well, we'll meet here at this time and tomorrow and everything. And I got there, and I was a little early, and I saw about 4 hams drive by. I could tell they were hams by their antennas on their cars, but they had heard the traffic on the radio and were curious and went out there and were driving by and watching us do our transaction. So it's amazing how it gets out over the air. That was good having that local guy come in there. I think I got the call correct. Was it KC9QEY? If that's incorrect, I know John copies these down very well, but I'd like to copy down that guy's name. And David, as usual, if you see me up there, I have no problem being on the videos. As a matter of fact, I have my own YouTube channel, K4IFX. That's my channel on YouTube.
Big fan of yours,
and,
Hugo.
maybe give me a shout out. Now, okay, over to John. This is K4IFX.
As you know, David, I have no problems with that whatsoever. I've got quite a few channels myself, as you well know. And Galen, thanks for stopping by, and you're more than welcome to chime in if you get bored with whatever you were doing. Just jump right in there. And his call sign was KC9QEY, Kilo Charlie 9, Quebec Echo Yankee for you, Hugo. So hopefully you can write that down. But yeah, I'm enjoying talking to you guys again. I find 9 p.m. is probably the best time for everybody. Maybe not the best for the East Coast folks when you're heading to bed, but you know, it's a good time for me considering my kid goes to bed at around just a few minutes before this time slot. So all the dishes are done and the house is quiet, so that's a good thing. So back to David.
Yeah, it was great hearing the local guy chime in there, KC9QEY Galen, and if you guys wouldn't mind just mentioning what your rig is or how you're using ECHOLINK, if you're using RF or just using your computer. I'm on my MacBook Pro right now, so connecting with the computer, and it sounds like, John, you're probably in the mobile ham shack there on RF, so be curious what you guys are using. All right, handing it back to Derek, KF7ETX.
I'm on the ECHOLINK just through the laptop, a Windows laptop, a Dell. I'm kind of in the same boat John's in, as far as money being a little tight and having expendable income to spend on a rig right now. So for the time being, this is going to have to be the way I play for now. Over to Hugo, KB1UZT.
K4IFX here. I'm just on my Toshiba satellite, and I'm wearing a Synhouse headset. It's a really nice headset. But I do have it on my Android phone also, which is real convenient. And last night we had gear review. John knows his website better than me. But we had gear review on last night, and he was on his, I think it was an iPhone, but he's got a video up on it, so that was pretty cool. I could hear my voice in the background of his video. But yeah, I've got my HF rigs here, but right now I'm voice over IP. Over to John.
Yeah, I'm just on my little trusty dual band FT60R, the Yaesu. I really love this little rig, and I'm running it off a Magmount Diamond antenna on top of my little Yaris here. But I also have it installed on both my new PC and also on my iPad. And you guys have probably seen my video where I'm talking on the iPad. It works pretty well. And I actually managed to get one of those little USB adapters so I could hook up a headphone, which works better. Of course, you can't regulate the sound on that, so that's not so good on that one. But yeah, that was the Gear Buyer's Guide, Hugo, and I did see his video, but it looked like he was driving, and I hope he really wasn't driving, talking on the radio and doing that at the same time. It's a little dangerous, but I think also when we're transmitting, you know, there's a delay on ECHOLINK, so I think it might be a good idea if we also give a little pause in case we have any other local person wanting to jump in. Everybody's free to jump in, of course. And the more the merrier, I always say. I don't think we have anybody else that joined ECHOLINK. I know Larry was going to come from California, but he hasn't arrived yet. So
Larry just popped in right there.
David.
Well, guys, I just saw Larry, I think it's KG6ZFI pop in there, so I'm going to go ahead and pass to him. Maybe he'll go back to John and we'll go back down the list, but get Larry in there. And I'm a big fan of Hugo's website and John, all of your websites. I don't know how you do it. Again, good talking with you guys. I'll pass it on over to Larry.
Oh, hey guys, Larry here, KG6ZFI, that's Kilo Golf 6 Zulu Foxtrot India. How you doing tonight? Well, let's see. Yeah, just got in. I'm sorry I was late. Things just went that way for me today, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Let's see, what can I say that'll probably anger all of you? Oh yeah, today it got cooler. We were down to about 77 degrees today, so it was much cooler than yesterday. Yesterday was 87 degrees, so I was so glad it cooled off, because boy, I don't like that heat wave we were having there. It was 84 to 87 degrees for like the last 4 or 5 days. I know it's snowing on you guys out there. All right, I'll be quick with this because I don't know where the conversation is going, so let me pass it on. Hello, John. Hello, David. Hello, Derek. Hello, Hugo. Yeah, let me pass it on so I can see where the conversation's going, and I'll listen for a little bit. KG6 ZFI.
All right, Larry, we're glad you could join us. We're kind of doing a round-robin kind of thing. So we got David on top, then we got Derek, we got Hugo, then myself, and then we'll add you last here. So that's basically how we're doing it. So let's just go ahead and start at the top again. And as always, we've got locals. They can jump in at any time. So David, KF7 ETX, take it.
Well, I just want to say very nice meeting Larry, and sure would like to learn a little bit more about you. And I've gotten permission from the other guys to go ahead and post a video of this ECHOLINK QSO on my YouTube channel. And if you give me permission, I'll certainly include you as well. I will pass it on to Derek.
Hey Larry, pleasure to meet you. 77 degrees, huh? That's not too hard to take. It's only about 10 degrees here in southern New England at the moment. No snow yet, but and that's a little unusual for this time of year. But they're expecting some maybe